Let's start from the beginning. Tell us about yourself, Graham.
So my name is Graham Cahill. I'm half Filipino, half English, and so my mum is actually from Mindanao, in the Philippines. And yeah, I grew up in England, moved here when I was 24 to play football. So I was actually playing football for Morocco Sparks. It's like the same team as, you know, Phil and James and all them guys, the young husband guys. And after that, I did a bit of modeling, and then I started making videos, and then I came up with Street Singing Superstar, which is what I'm working on now.
When did you start with that singing advocacy?
So with singing, I actually only started doing it in February. So I had the idea to do it quite a while ago, but I always had excuses not to do it. I didn't have the right equipment. I just didn't have friends to do it with. I always had an excuse, and then in February I decided I'm going to do it, and then it happened.
You're doing it with a cell phone?
No, I'm actually doing it with, so my friend Gab, he's also a vlogger. He uses his equipment. We're using like a Nikon camera.
But I mean, when you go around, you have a phone where they can hear the -1.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So so to get the music, I use YouTube, and then a speaker, and then the microphone. We experimented with so many different ways with the audio, because it's so difficult. We didn't know like if people were going to sing.
Yeah.
We were just walking up to people and asking, can you sing? And then after that it was like, oh, is this the best way to pick up the audio? But yeah, we think we found the best way now.
Did you get lucky the first day?
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. Like, the first episode was in Salcedo. I asked the first guy, he said no. I asked the second guy, he said no. The third guy, he was a security guard.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, Kuya, can you sing? He's like, maybe. And then we managed to persuade him. And then after that one, we got a real buzz, like an adrenaline rush. And then after that, people can see that we have momentum, and then we got more singers. Like, yeah, the third person I ever asked was the first person to sing.
So how many people on the streets have sung for you?
So at the moment, I've done 9 episodes. We did Binondo, Tomas Morato, we did
You've been
Mall
here.
of Asia.
Okay.
Yeah, we did 9 different locations, all in Manila, and we posted 52 singers. So we actually found more than 52, but I've actually published 52.
What's in it for them?
In it for them, I just want to spread good vibes, and eventually I want to grow it into a competition so they can come back and similar to, like, you know, the shows that we have right now, the singing shows on TV like X Factor, they really tell the stories of these people, and I want to make it like that in the future. So at the moment I have given out GCs. So in my first episode I was giving out like Jollibee GCs and bits and pieces, and then and exposure as well. Like, I'm giving them a platform, I'm giving them a voice that they wouldn't already have.
You knew even before, because you're Filipino yourself, that Filipinos can sing.
Yeah.
Yeah? Did your mom tell you about it, or you knew just by watching past?
No, well, my mum is actually, she's more of a dancer rather than a singer, but I grew up in England, and every week my mum would have her Filipino friends and have a party every week, and they would have the karaoke. It'd be a different house every week. So it'd be my tita, then someone else, and then my mum's house, and then there would always be karaoke. So I knew that Filipinos love to sing, but our family were never good at singing. We were good at like watching, and that's the same now. Like, I'm not good at singing, but I'm good at facilitating, like asking people to sing and getting the party started.
How bad are you at singing?
I'm really bad.
Really bad.
I have to like.
I can tell. You can look me in the eye.
I'm
really
so
bad.
bad.
You must suck.
I have to sing really bad songs, and it has to be the perfect moment.
Like when drunk.
Exactly.
See? I can tell.
Yeah. How about you? Can you sing?
A bit.
Konti lang, yeah?
Yeah.
What would your song be?
And he too can sing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a songwriter.
on guitar.
Yeah. I used to sing for a band when I was younger.
That's awesome.
Okay. Tell us about your best contestants. Not.
So, for me, my favorite ones are the ones when I'm surprised. Where, you know, like on The Voice, have you seen The Voice?
Yeah.
Like the singers, the judges can't see the singers. So when they turn around, it's really a surprise. I like that surprise. So when, no, it's not quite the same, but when I see someone and I think they're gonna sound like this kind of way and they sing completely different, or they sing a song that's like opera, I find that really fun. And yeah, I just like the ones that, I like the interactions when they weren't ready to sing. Like maybe a security guard is sat there, he's bored, and then we chat for a while and then he sings. That's my favorite. Just like, it spreads good vibes.
And I understand you've been driven away.
Driven away.
Yeah, I mean, there's a police guy or a security guard who told you
the
you
first
can't sing
episode.
here.
Yeah, well, we were filming, but luckily that was at the end of the episode. We already filmed everything, and he just said, "Oh, move away. This is private property." But he saw us around, and we weren't causing any problems. We were just going around asking people. But yeah, no problem. I have actually had a few police women and security guards sing. So.
And how did you get in touch with Martin and Lauren Uy? Is that Lauren Uy? The blogger? The celeb
Loreen.
blogger. Loreen,
Well,
yeah.
with Loreen, she lives around the area and she was getting coffee. And I just know her from living around Manila.
Wow.
So I just said, I saw her, I was like, can you sing? She was just buying coffee, going to go back to her place. So, and she's game.
And she just said yes?
Yeah, that's why she's so popular. She had no makeup on. She was literally running errands. And this is why she's famous and why she's very, very successful, is because she says yes, can-do attitude.
I thought that was a staged meeting.
No, I promise you, this is everything. That's what I'm trying to do, the opposite of the staged. I want everything to be raw. So nothing is going to be staged. It's all people I've met in the streets. Literally, the full interaction is raw. And then Martin he's my girlfriend's sister's partner.
He's your girlfriend's
Sister's partner.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so he's like a family thing.
I see.
Yeah.
I thought you are in the habit, if that's the term to use, of just reaching out to people and.
No. Like you're one of the first. You're the first newspaper I've reached out to. Honestly.
You're lucky.
Yeah, I'm lucky because you said yes. But like, I one of my issues is I haven't reached out enough to potential sponsors and other people. I should be reaching out more. That's why I reached out to you, because you have a platform and you can write about the show. That's why I'm trying to reach more.
Why do you want to spread happiness or good vibes to a country that's known to be of smiling people? We're one of the happiest people in the world.
Well, yeah, I want to show. I know that, but maybe the rest of the world doesn't know that. So when I'm half English, half Filipino, I come here, then I go back to England and telling my friends, this is what the Philippines is like, this is what the people are like, and it's hard. They hear it from me, but they don't see it. So maybe that's a part of it. But not just spreading good vibes. I want to inspire people. So I was really inspired by singing shows growing up. I can't sing, but if someone that's got a dream goes on a show and they sing a song and the crowd cheers, and then they go on a journey and they become popular and they have a career out of it, I've been inspired by that, and I want to provide that also with my content. I'm starting small with going around asking people to sing, but I want to really do callbacks and turn it into a competition and make it the new X Factor or American Idol or Pinoy Idol, but for online.
So it's not just for novelty or for laughs or for kicks. You really want to end up discovering good singers.
Yeah. Well, not just good singers. It's about good characters, good performers, like a superstar, not just a singer. Like, you know, people with the X Factor. It's not just they have a good voice. Maybe they have the certain look, they have swag, they have whatever. I want to find that character. Maybe my people are going to be funny, or I want to find real people and give them a platform.
Is this something you feel is lacking on some of our singing searches on TV?
I think we have a lot of singing shows, but I think where ours comes in is it's super raw. Like you said, you thought everything was staged. No, if you look at things now, like Instagram, everything's fake, like white teeth, like smoothed out face, like you make the sea even more blue, like it's fake. I think there's going to be a point when people will see through that, they won't believe it, and they want raw, something raw. And I see it the same with the singing shows, like X Factor and these shows. They've been going a long time now, and they're doing the same thing, and it's kind of a bit staged and a bit produced. I want to go the opposite way and do something raw, and literally the guy that sang, the guy I told you was the first singer, he was the security guard, the one that he sang Martin's song.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want, just like super raw, and yeah, not too produced.
I was about to say that since you don't sing, you might need to get a set of judges, a panel of judges who can sing.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, with what you're doing, the people would be the judges.
Exactly.
Because they would be voting, they would be
Exactly.
supporting.
Yeah.
I got it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
I don't
point.
want to be the judge. I don't want to judge people. I'm not a professional singer
Yeah,
or
because-
anything. I want to give them the platform and then put it out to the audience. I've done season 1. That's what you've seen online. I'm doing season 2 now, and that's the one where it's going to be a competition, and like the winner of each episode will receive a prize, hopefully from the sponsor. So yeah, that's what I'm working on now.
How do they find you? Or do you find them?
The singers.
Yeah.
Literally walking around. We pick a location, park the car, just start walking and asking people, and then go back to the car.
But it's not as if they can message you and say, hey, I want to join that contest.
No. I don't do it like that. Maybe in the future when we go to the local, because people always message us, come to Davao, come to Bacolod. Maybe in the future we'll let people know, hey, we're going to be in Bacolod in these dates, so be on the lookout. But I'm never going to be like, meet me here in the park.
Yeah,
Never.
Never.
If people want to sing, like people have actually sent me videos of them singing. So I have a superstar at home. So at the end of the episodes, we do, here's our superstar at home, and it's a video of one of our viewers at home singing.
Did it cross your mind, even just slightly, that they won't take to me, I look different from them? They won't even, they'd be apprehensive, or?
Yeah, but I've had no bad vibes or bad anything. Like, the most intimidating kind of was Divisoria, and most people, they didn't want to sing it at first. But then when you get going in the momentum, once you have one singer, then you have two, it gets going. But I've even done this in my mum's town in Mindanao. I went to Butuan, and we even did it there, and everyone sang. No one has ever been like
Or who are you? They
Yeah.
don't say that.
They just say, what's this for? No. Normally it's like, pretend like you're a security guard. It's like, Kuya, gusto mong kumanta? And he's like, Kanta? Pwede. And then he'll sing, so.
What's the most useful Tagalog word?
Useful. In the show,
Yeah.
definitely the thing I say the most is gusto mong kumanta. That's my tagline. I have a t-shirt, gusto mong kumanta. I want to keep saying that, and then I always like ayaw mo ba? Bakit? Yeah, like bakit? Just trying to persuade people to sing.
All right. Not takbo. You know what takbo is?
Run.
Run.
Yeah,
That's not the most useful word.
No, they don't say that. Most people, like you say, Filipinos are friendly and they love to sing. And I think the show works here in Philippines because Filipinos are open to singing. If I went around England or somewhere else asking people, can you sing? Maybe they would not be as open as Filipinos.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think so. Or did it cross your mind to do it in another country? Asian country.
Of course, I want to grow this big. So what I want to do is start small. I just did Manila. I did 9 episodes in Manila. My next season, a road trip. We're going to go up north to La Union, Baguio, Vigan, Lawag, and Angeles. So that's a road trip. And then season 3 will be all of Philippines. And then season 4, hopefully, the overseas workers in different countries. I want to get everyone. I want to search the whole of the Philippines for singers.
Is there a noble motivation for you to do this? Like, there's this Canadian vlogger or a YouTuber who has been packed by the Department of Tourism
Okay.
as an ambassador. Can you believe that? A Canadian promoting the Philippines.
Yeah.
Is that a path you want for yourself?
That is definitely what I would like to do. Like, that's one of my plans. When I say I'm reaching out to people, I want to reach out to the Department of Tourism. I've actually reached out to them. And I want to talk to them because each episode is actually a location. So if you look at season 1 for Manila, it's Salcedo, Poblacion, Binondo, Tomas Morato, it's locations. And then when we go to the provinces, each one's going to be a different location. So Angeles, Baguio, La Union. And not only do we show Philippines as a happy, vibrant, we're showing the people are so happy, fun, they love to sing, but we can show the difference between each location. So La Union, it's a beach. Baguio, it's really mountainous and there's beautiful strawberry fields. And then we go up to Vigan and it's like an old Spanish town. Like each place is different and I can show that while showing a happy environment and showing the real personality of Filipinos.
But it's not as if you're walking around. This museum. This is.
No.
It's as if the camera just passes through these things, through these places.
Yeah, we want to add more.
It's not a travel log. It's not a travel vlog.
No, that's not yet. But that's what we're trying to build up. If you look at the episodes I've done, I try and give a little bit of information about the places. So this is this is Divisoria. It's for shoppers, bargain hunters. It's the Chinese town. We want to add more of this information in, and obviously also improve the photography. So I think just even showing the photography in the areas really can set the scene and show different parts of the Philippines. Like for example, that La Union episode will have the beach, surfers. Like on the beach, people we're literally walking on the beach finding singers, whereas Baguio will be different. You'll see the drone shots of the mountains and you'll see the difference. I'm not trying to show the Philippines, like all of the Philippines. It's like how different each area is. That's what's important, I think. Like give a glimpse of an area rather than this is what the Philippines is like.
Why do you like it here? Many people, many Filipinos dream of working abroad. You're here.
That's weird, yeah, because when I was living in England, I never believed I would live in Philippines. Like, it's crazy. I just ended up here. It's like the Filipino people welcomed me. Like with football, I was invited. With modeling, I was invited. I just feel welcome here, and I feel like my mum's side of me. That's like who I am really. Like I was always a mummy's boy, a mother's boy. Like I don't know. I feel more comfortable here rather than in England, honestly.
Do you feel safe here?
I feel safe, yeah. In terms of what, like threats from what?
Well, although it's unfair, the reality is there are some bad news about the Philippines. Oftentimes unfairly depicted as unsafe place.
Okay.
So do you feel safe here?
Yeah, completely safe. My mum's from Mindanao. I've taken my girlfriend there. I've taken my family there.
So SeaWorld?
SeaWorld.
I mean, the world. If you're listening, world, listen to this guy.
Yeah, that's why I want to show people that it isn't how you're just like. I don't see that side of it. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to show the Philippines as a happy, vibrant place, like we say. So.
Have you ever felt taken advantage of here?
Yeah, but that would happen anywhere.
Anywhere.
I felt taken advantage in England. I felt taken advantage in Philippines. That happens anywhere. You can go anywhere in the world and feel that way.
How have you learned to love the traffic? Have you?
Yeah, well, I used to. That was one of the things that I did not enjoy about living in Manila. But now, habal, taking the bikes. That's how I got here today. It still took a while, but that solves my problem. Like, why I can't complain about traffic when there's a solution. There's a solution. They have motorbikes that can get me from A to B within my budget. Then I can't complain about traffic anymore.
But the rain.
I go in the rain.
The dust.
I have a mask. There's no excuses. That's why before I was telling you with street singing, I used to have so many excuses. I don't have the camera. I don't have the microphone. You can't have excuses. You have to just go out in the rain and find people. I've done street singing in the rain, and my whole team wanted to sit down, and I was like, no, we have to go and find singers. Like that's what you have to do, and that's kind of what I want to show people as well. Like by keep making my videos and grow it, and yeah, it's not just. I'm not trying to do a travel vlog. Hi, I'm here. I'm doing this. I'm not trying to do that and get free things. I'm trying to build something. I'm trying to make a platform, make a community. Like I'm trying to do it differently, and I think, yeah, I just need a bit of a break and a bit of luck, and I think I'm gonna do it.
Take away balot and adobo. What else do you like about Filipino food? Which particular
I have a
item?
lot. So I had inasal today. That's my favorite, chicken inasal. I even had that in Bacolod. Like had a game there, and it was amazing. All the desserts like turon, biko, halo halo, obviously. I like a lot, man. I like a lot. My mum would make pancit. I know that's Chinese, but pancit, lumpia, also Chinese. Adobo. Yeah, I like a lot.
What's your favorite spot in Manila?
Favorite spot to do what? For
I don't know, to have fun.
To
I
have
guess to have fun.
favorite spot in Manila. I really like going on walks. So anywhere I can walk. That's not really Manila though, is it? Rizal is Rizal? Nah, it's not Manila.
It is.
Oh, Rizal. Yeah. Because you can go. I like the outdoors. So I've been mountain biking in Rizal. I've been mountain climbing in Rizal. I've gone on hikes there. That's awesome. Rizal for sure.
You did. Go.
That's a Rizal. That's a different place, like Antipolo, right?
Antipolo, it's.
That's still Manila. Oh, okay, yeah.
You mentioned earlier that you were invited to play football. And were you part of the Ascals? Or
So I didn't play with the Ascal team, but I played with Meralco Sparks.
Okay.
So that's like a professional team before, and it had a lot of the Ascal guys playing, like Phil Younghusband, James Younghusband, Simon Greatwich, the Hartmans. They all played with Meralco. So.
How did that go for you?
Yeah, it was really
That
good.
part of your life.
That's a good question. No one's really asked me this stuff. This is like therapy, man. Because it's interesting, like, I grew up with football as my hobby. So I was always working, like, and going to school. So when I was 13, I was working in a butcher's, and then I worked in a supermarket, I worked behind a bar, I worked in a hotel. I was just always working, worked as a bus driver, always working, and then football was my hobby. But Philippines allowed me to turn my hobby into my job. I didn't have that opportunity in England. In England, I was only semi-professional, so I could only get paid a certain amount, and it wasn't full-time. Philippines allowed me to become professional, so I'm very, very grateful for that. And yeah, I played football every single day with my best friends, with people that are half English, half Filipino. They have the same understanding and culture as me. I got to travel. I got to play with footballers that are like. I got to live my dream when I was a kid and play football. Yeah, so like it was every kid's dream in England to play football, and I actually thought I would never do it. Like I remember when I was 15, we had a psychologist come to our school, and he gave us clay and said, make whatever you want to be when you're older, make it with clay. So everyone on my table, they were making nurses, doctors, vets. I made a footballer, and when I made it, I knew in my head that I was never going to play football, ever. I thought I would never be a footballer. Like, all the people on my table were laughing. And then I went to the gym, and then I played football more, and then practice, then played semi-professional, and then I finally got a break when I was 24. So that's old. People, in football, they want to be professional. You have to be a professional when you're 15, 16, but I did it when I was 24. So like, if you work hard and just do what you want to do and like be nice on the way, then you're gonna get there. So that's my tactic in life. That's what I've always done, and it's always worked. So.
How many years did you play?
So
professionally?
Yeah, so I was on and off. So I played for like 2 years. So when I moved when I was 24, so that was 2014. Played 2 years in Morocco. Then I stopped for like 1 year, and I was doing like modeling, and then I got back in another team called Ilocos. So I lived in Vigan for 9 months and played for a team there. And then after that, here. So like 3 years all in all.
Have you ever tried show business?
Never tried show business. I've had like agencies and things, and they've got me jobs for like commercials and modeling stuff. And I've been offered jobs like roles in movies and things. But it's just not my. I know what I'm good at, and I'm not good at acting. I'm good at being myself and going around asking people to, like, if you look at my commercials that I've done.
Oh, what commercials have you done?
Like I did Magic Syrup. So that's like dancing around the kitchen. That's what I do. I did a Sting commercial, it was football. I play football. Like all this stuff all the commercials I've done, I think I got the jobs because it's me. I wasn't playing a role. I play football. I dance around my kitchen. And the other things that are very similar to what I do. So I forgot what my point was with that.
You have a day job.
Sorry? A
day job.
So in England, I have a business where we take people around our area, like tour guiding. So I actually started that when I was 18. And now, so that's kind of where I get my main income. And then in Philippines, it was always football or modeling. And then now I'm trying to get a sponsor for this. And then I do other social media things and go to events and things. So it brings in a bit of income also. But yeah. My main bread and butter really is from the UK. I want to do it here, like with the street singing.
Okay. In the Philippines, being a YouTuber is the new nursing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Same, like in China, the number one goal for a child is to go to space, whereas in America, the number one goal for a child is to be a YouTuber. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like Filipino kids' goal is to be YouTuber.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
I think you should follow your dreams, because if someone told me I wouldn't be a footballer, which is a dream, I would have believed them, and I did believe them, and I went and did it. I lived my dream, and nowadays anyone can pick up a camera and be a YouTuber. But what I will say is, I wouldn't go out and say you should be a YouTuber. And because that to me is like, go copy of other people. Like, I don't call myself a YouTuber at all. Like, I say I make videos, because that's what I do. I make videos. Like, I would encourage young people to like do it themselves. Like, don't just commit to YouTube. Like, find your way and do it yourself. That's kind of how I've done it. Like, if I was going to follow the trend and do a travel, hey, I'm here in this beach and I'm gonna go look at this dog, hey, I'm gonna eat this food. Like, it's entertaining and there's a market for that, but that's just not what I want to do, because that's what everyone else is doing. So if you want to be a YouTuber, do it, but do something different, do it unique, do it the opposite to what you see. That's what I'm doing.
If you were to guess a celebrity on your show, who would it be?
A celebrity on my show. Local or?
Local first.
Local.
Because this could be the equivalent of Carpool. You know that show?
Exactly. So I'm actually in the process. Like,
I know that's your aim.
Instead of the raw stuff, we could be doing with celebrities a version that's similar to CARPOOL Karaoke. I've got a concept similar, like CARPOOL Karaoke / TMZ. That's for the celebrities, but like I want to get singers, so any singing celebrity, and also like people that have made it mainly through viral videos or through these people that have made it the hard way. Because that's why I'm finding people on the streets, man. I want to find the real people, like.
But I mean, give us names, man.
Give you names.
Celebrities.
Well, I've asked a lot of my friends to sing. So like, obviously the football guys, Phil and James, the influencers, I want to get them. But yeah, if I was to get the number one person to get, so hard, man. Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao.
He's a big in karaoke, right?
Yeah.
Who else? He's correct. I'm trying to think. Everyone seems so obvious. Like I want to say James Reed and all that, but it's so obvious. Like he's such a good singer. So
Well,
maybe,
there's nothing wrong with obvious.
so maybe like, but I would like the ones that maybe we haven't seen sing before. Actually, they're them guys. Like you know the ones that don't want to sing on Showtime because it's too serious. Maybe I can persuade them to sing on Street Singing Superstar because it's less serious. It's on the streets. It's karaoke. So maybe someone that we haven't seen sing yet. Who would that be? Everyone kind of sings.
Yeah, in the Philippines,
everyone kind of sings. Have to get back to you on that one. But yeah, all celebrities are welcome to sing, but I need to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, how to sing. What is the best thing about living in the Philippines?
The best
aside from
thing-
the people, because
People?
because they always say the people are nice.
Yeah.
What's the best amenity in the Philippines?
I really like the weather.
You like the weather?
I love the weather because I'm from a place where it's only summer like 1 week in the whole year. It's like raining the whole time, and I think if you're in the sun, you're getting the vitamin D. You're getting it's just a happier place, and you can be more productive. There's more hours in the day. It's not cold. Like you can go out and you can work. There's no excuses.
I wonder how you manage to. I'm sure you miss your family, but you've been here for a while.
Been here for 5 years, yeah.
Our OFWs could learn from you. How do you keep homesickness at bay?
Yeah, so it's very difficult. At first, when I first came, I was homesick. Then when I went back home the first time, or back to England the first time, then I realized I'm not missing anything there. My life is here, my home is here, I'm happy here. So there's no point looking back. So I have never had homesickness since then. Nowadays it's really easy to stay in contact, Facebook, Skype, like you can use social media. I'm lucky because I've been able to go home, my mum and family have been able to come back. But yeah, it's hard, long distance is hard. Even with my girlfriend, we were long distance for a long time.
Is she Filipino?
She's Filipino, yeah, but she lived in England while I lived in Philippines actually. So we did a swap.
Oh, okay.
So she was there for a year and we were completely long distance. You just learn to be patient, you learn to have boundaries, and yeah, you have to just realize why you're doing it, why you're here. You have goals and you need to smash them, and everyone that supports you should understand, and they do.
What are your platforms?
Sorry?
Your platforms.
Platforms.
Yeah, promote it.
So yeah,
Promote
my name
them.
on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, it's just at Graham K Gill. So Graham, like the Graham crackers, and then K Gill is CAYGILL. Graham K Gill. Street Singing Superstar, check it out.
My last question, what do you think makes you Filipino?
What do I think makes me Filipino?
Take away the skin, take away everything, and it's the Filipino
I
in
think
you.
it's my sense of humor.
You see?
Yeah, like just the fact that I have the confidence to go ask people to sing, the fact I know people will sing, like it's just the sense of humor. Like I'm kind of a little bit corny, a little bit like I don't know. I feel like my sense of humor is really Filipino. Like my friends in England don't get it, but here I'm understood.
Thanks, man. Just